Hey guys, how you doing? Good to see you today. So today we're going to be working off this schedule. We're going to be doing some warm-ups, a little bit of Frankensteins, lunge twist, hamstrings, open and closing the gait, bear crawls, crab walks, side straddles, and karaoke. That's going to be what our warm-up is for today. Just kind of get our muscles activated, get everything ready to go because we're going to hop right into the agility ladder drill. That's going to be our skill of the day. Some of you that are in my classes have done this quite a bit, so you should be familiar with most of the drill on here. If not, we're going to demonstrate as we go along. So the first one's going to be the forward shuffle, and the single leg hop, side shuffle, hopscotch, salsa, the skip one, back one, and the juke move. Once we get finished with that, we're going to go into our main workout, which I titled, if you're going to sandbag your workout, do it right. It's going to be an AMRAP, so as many rounds as possible. We're going to do that. We're going to set that up for 20 minutes. Feel free, if you would like to continue and go a little bit longer, half an hour, whatever you feel you want your intensity to be today. So, set your timer up for that. We're just going to be demonstrating a few of them. We're not going to set the whole 20 minutes. Also, is going to be helping me demonstrate a lot of these movements. Hey. All right, so we'll be going through them. We're going to start off with the warm-up. So when we get to here, the sandbags, I'm going to give you guys some options of some of the things that you can use in place if you don't have a sandbag to do some of these. A lot of these can just be also done with just regular body weight, but if you want to add some intensity, add some weight to it, I'll give you those alternatives for that. So we're going to start off with 15 squats, plank flies, clean to toss, halos, burpees with the bag, so you can do it with the bag, or if you want to, you can actually do the burpees over the bag. We'll show you two different ways of doing that, and then the reverse lunge with the good mornings as well. All right, so right now, Oso is gonna start off, he's gonna demonstrate. Hopefully, if you're doing this in your backyard, or if you have a nice long living room, you can go ahead and do them in there. Make sure that when you do this, go ahead, also continue on, that you want to get that long straight legs. You're gonna be reaching your opposite hand to your opposite foot. Try to get that leg up there nice and high. Try to be in control as much as you can with your legs and your balance. So go ahead and walk back also. So the next one we're going to do is the lunge twist. When he's doing this, he's going to make sure that he's keeping his foot and his knee in line as he's going down, making sure that it's straight right over the top of it. And he's not twisting, he's not jerking really quick. He's just working, he's doing that one twist over the working knee. So go ahead and walk that down. So there you go. Your stride doesn't need to necessarily be as big as his. He's doing this to get a little bit of extra stretch in there. Now, if some of you have difficulties with doing that forward lunge, you can also do a reverse lunge and then twist. So working your way back across the room or the yard as you go along. The next one we're going to do is the hamstring stretch. He's going to be getting that foot out there. He's going to be scooping like he's scooping up water, making sure that he's keeping that hamstring, that leg nice and tight. Make sure when you're doing this as well that you're always breathing. You guys will hear me in classes always trying to coach that. Breathe, 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 breathe. All your movements when you're in that contraction phase to get that breathing down. Okay. Also go ahead and bring it back to the starting line. So the next one he's going to demonstrate is open the gate, close the gate. So with this one, we want to make sure that what we're doing is we're not coming out too far. We do want to get those abductors working, and then when we bring it down, we're going to tap our toe and bring it back to the center. Walk it out. Loosen that leg up after we do it. Tap, bring it back. The other thing is you want to try to keep your hips parallel in front of you as much as you can. You're not twisting and opening up like that, because now all we do is just wrenching on our knee, okay? So right here, we're opening up those hip abductor muscles, bringing it back. Walk it out, bring it back. Walk it out, bring it back. Okay, so he's going to bring it back to the line again, and he's going to do bear crawls. He's going to do this down and back. When he's doing this, he wants to make sure that his back is nice and flat, you guys. He's staying down low, keeping that back nice and flat. Walking out, opposite leg, opposite foot as they're moving. Breathe, breathe, breathe. All right, for his next one, he's going to be doing a crab walk. This one, he'll be walking backwards. He wants to be making sure that he's keeping those hips elevated. He wants to be trying to stay as flat as he can up on top. Go ahead and lift that butt up both a little bit higher. There you go. Get that butt off the ground. Okay, go ahead and bring that one back to the line. So the next one is our side straddle hop. When you're doing this, we want to make sure that we're keeping our feet straight out in front of us. Trying not to turn our toes out to the sides when we're doing this. We're turning them in, okay? Keep our feet nice and straight out in front, and we're going to be keeping our butt down and our back nice and straight up here, okay? So we're sliding across. Go ahead, Oso. So even though he's hunched up a little bit further than what I was, he's still keeping that back nice and straight, okay? Carioca is his next one. This one he's going to be crossing his foot behind him and then bringing it back in front. Again, he's keeping himself down low and he's keeping that back nice and straight. Okay? So that's our warm-up. Hopefully we're nice and warm by now to move into the agility ladder. So with this, if y'all don't have one, you don't have to actually have the ladder to do it. You can still mimic the movements as you're going along. Just the big thing is making sure that you're getting the pattern down correctly, and then after a while the speed will catch up on its own. So we're going to go through it just one time ourselves, but what I'd like you to do on your own is go through it at least 2-3 times at the most. Don't do it anything more than 3 times, but gradually trying to increase that speed as you're getting the movement pattern down. So right here. The first one that we're going to be demonstrating is the front shuffle. So I'm going to be going down first. Oso's going to be following right behind me. So if you and your family, this is even fun for the kids, let them, get involved in this, participate, maybe get them going towards getting their athletic ability up and their agility up. So I'm going to go through first, and then Oso's going to go right behind me. And what I want you to do is kind of see how that timing works between 2 people and getting them the opportunity to go through and do it. So the first one is a front shuffle. You're going to step with your left foot in, followed by your right. Left, right, left, right. When you get down to the end, you're going to turn around and you're going to have the opposite foot start first. You always want to make sure that you're keeping that balance between the two. So I'm going to go and I'll show you what it looks like. Opposite foot now. Go. Listen. Next one's a single leg hop. I'm going to start with my left foot. Now the right. Also, we're going right behind me. So as you can tell, I'm left foot dominant, so that's usually the one that I lead with. Also, right foot dominant, so he leads. He starts off with his right foot, so that's why you're seeing that. Okay, so the next one is a side shuffle. You need to turn face. Your left foot's going to go in first. Right foot's going to follow right behind it. Left, right, left, right. The big thing is when you're doing the agility ladder, if you happen to mess up or you hit one of the rungs, just keep on going through it. Don't stop, just pick yourself up and keep on continuing on. So the next one is going to be hopscotch. You're going to go outside on the first rung, inside on the next. It's going to look like this. Out, in. So for the next one, I like to call this the salsa. And this is going to be a movement. It's kind of mimic that of, doing some ballroom dancing or some salsa. Your left foot is gonna step up and in, right foot's gonna follow it behind. From here, your left foot's gonna step straight back, right foot to follow behind. Up, in. Make sure that when you're doing this, you're using your arms to work with it, get that movement down. Use those arms, okay? Keep your butt down, try to keep your back straight. All right. Keep on going, keep on going. There. So like we said before, if you falter, you mess up, just keep on continuing through it, just keeping those feet moving as much as you can. All right, so for the next one, we're gonna do a skip one, back one. So the first rung, you're gonna skip over it, you're gonna hop back, right there. And then you continue that going through. Use those arms to help catapult you forward. All right, for this next one and last one, call this Juke and move. It's just a series of coming through it and you'll be coming back through. So you'll see this in a lot of sports activities that you do, whether it's skiing, soccer, basketball, running. This movement, you'll see it quite a bit. So you're taking your left foot, you can step into the rung, follow with the right, outside, follow with the rung, tap, you can bring it right back through. It helps out to keep your body squatted low as you're working your way through. So there's your series of agility ladder drills. Remember, like I said, the first time through is just trying to get that pattern down, get familiar with it. The second and third time, you want to be increasing your speed as you go. Hey guys, so back to the sandbags. Like I said, if you're gonna sandbag your workout, you might as well do it right. Well, this is how we're gonna do it right. Right here, I have a different variety of sandbags and one that is not actually a sandbag, but is a good alternative if you don't have the other two. So what we have here is just your store-bought or equipment-bought sandbag. You can pick this up at a fitness equipment center. If you don't have that, then what we have here is actually an old inner tube of a car. You can go down and actually talk to a tire store and ask if they have any of these, and you just load it up with sand if you want to, or pellets, and then you just stitch it up, put some tape on it, and you're good to go. And then what we have here last is I have an old cross-training vest that we'll be using a little bit later on for those that can't find a sandbag or don't have one available. We also have this as an option, and we'll be giving you some other stuff too as we go through the workout to show you some of your viable options that you can use. So for the first one, we're going to do squats. Also, go ahead and grab that sandbag. When he's doing this, we're going to make sure that as we continue to do this, that we're always using proper form when we're doing everything. So even though the sandbag may not seem like it weighs a whole lot, picking up from the ground, we want to make sure that we're still picking it up just like we pick everything else up when it has an extra lot of weight. You want to make sure that you're hinging at the hips, bending down at the knees right here, and then you're pressing back up and hinging. What we don't want is this rounding at the back. You guys will always hear me say that in class all the time. Don't let that back round out, or don't let yourself get that little lordosis, a little dip in your spine. Try to make sure that you're keeping that back nice and straight as you pick it up. From here, you're gonna throw it up on our shoulders, okay? Also, go ahead and put that up there. So he's gonna be doing 15 squats. If you don't have the sandbag, just any regular squats are fine, okay? Even if you have to use the chair, the back of the chair, and just going down and getting yourself into that squat pattern. A lot of you who have my class always know that I'll always try to push or stress how important it is to get that correct squat pattern of making sure that your feet are just a little bit outside shoulder width, that your knees are driving down straight over your toes, not letting it cave in like that, getting that little valgus in your knee. Make sure that we're not going outside and getting that varus as well. But knees going straight over the toes, our back nice and straight, and our butts dropping down right at the center. Make sure that we're not getting that lengthening on the one side, as you probably saw in the video last time, okay? So making sure that we're getting that nice, even movement, okay? That we're activating everything at the same time. All right, so also gonna go ahead and do a couple of squats just to give us what it looks like. Go ahead. Squatting down, keeping that back straight, making sure that he's breathing as he's doing this. There we go. Look at that smile. All right, loving it. Looking good. All right, so this next one that we're gonna do, this one's called the plank flies. I'm gonna go ahead and demonstrate this. We're gonna use the big bag to do this. Again, you can use any other ones, sandbag that you might have. You can also use other weights. Grab milk cartons, fill them up with water, fill them up with sand, try to get that heavy weight that you can. We're gonna go ahead and use this guy for now to demonstrate. So when I'm doing this, I'm gonna be in a plank position. You wanna make sure that you're holding your body nice and rigid, so not letting your butt get up too high. Make sure if it is, that you rotate your pelvis towards the ground to get yourself straightened out. So what that means is, I don't want your butt up here. Down and low, try to keep your body nice and straight and rigid. What you're gonna do is you're gonna take your hand, you're gonna reach through across your body on the opposite of your body, and you're gonna pull that weight through. And you're just gonna go back and forth as you're doing this. We're gonna do this 10 times each on each side, okay? So remember, this is an AMRAP. We're gonna continue going through these as we get done with each one of them. We're just gonna continue cycling for 20 minutes as long as you can. Next one is the clean to toss. Also go ahead and grab that one. There you go, I like the form. So right here, he's gonna pick up the sandbag, he's gonna load it up onto his chest, and then he's gonna toss it out in front of him as far as he can. So Simon, why don't you go ahead and step back a little bit, give him some distance. Okay, so just like he would be doing a clean with the bar and the weights on the side, he's gonna be picking that bag up using his clean form. So he's gonna be bringing it up, exploding off the ground, dropping underneath that weight with that weight up on his chest, and then he's gonna toss it out in front of him. He's gonna walk up to it again, clean it, and toss it. He's gonna continue this motion all the way down to the end of the gym. He's gonna turn around and bring it back. All right, go ahead. Cleans it up. Right there. Now you're going to toss it out in front of him. There you go. Clean it up. Toss. Go ahead and show some intensity. Also hustle to that bag. Liven it up, liven it up. Give me some intensity. Bring it back. Hustle it back, hustle it back. There you go. Make sure you're keeping true to his form. Down. Pull up. Loving it, loving it. One more, one more, one more. Pick it up, toss. There you go. Now, if you don't have a sandbag, or if you don't have anything else, find a big rock. Find a big heavy rock, make sure that you're still keeping true to your form when you're picking that up, and then just toss that thing right out in front of you as far as you can, all right? Just toss that thing across the yard. All right, the next one we're gonna do is called halos. I'm gonna go ahead and take this from also real quick. Also, you go ahead and use that one. So you can do this, like I said, with using this sandbag or using the vest. What you're gonna do is you're gonna take it and you're gonna move in the circular motion over your head, making sure that you're twisting it as you go around, okay? So right here, you're gonna pick it up, twist it, making sure you're breathing as you do this, okay? You can continue doing that 8 ways, or 8 times on one side, You can stop and go the other direction for a total of 8 revolutions as well, okay? The next one is burpee with your sandbag. Burpees are always the best. I love them. Also, go ahead and demonstrate with this guy.
I used to do loved them.
I do, but you're going to demonstrate it. That's what you have kids for, so they can do it for you. You're going to take it, he's going to pick it up, he's going to jump with it. When he gets up, there you go, back down, out, bring it back, pick it up, there you go. Alright, you'll be doing 6 of those. Alright, for this last one, it is a reverse lunge with a good morning. You're going to be doing 8 of those on each side. So also go ahead and pick that up. He's going to load that onto his back just like he's going to do the squat. Again, watching that form, nice and good. Alright, so he's going to take a step back into that lunge, drop him down to that knee, bring it up, good morning. Step back, drop down that knee, come back up, do a good morning. When you do that good morning, you want to make sure you keep that back nice and straight. Don't let that back bend. Right there. I want to make sure we're not getting that arching in the back. Alright? One more also. Alright. So, there is your workout for today. Hope you all enjoy it. Again, set that timer up 20 minutes if you want to. You know, really push it. Give yourself a 30-minute workout. Really increase the intensity. Give yourself a good hard one. But hope you enjoy it. Have a good time, and we'll see you all tomorrow. I think Janet's going to be bringing you tomorrow's workout. So keep on looking on Facebook and finding those videos as they come up. And like I said, hopefully by next week we'll be doing some Facebook Live stuff. You can log on. Make sure that you log into the classes so that we know that you're going to be present, and we can get those out to you. All right, have a good one, and have a good day. Stay home, stay healthy, stay happy.